Day 151. We just packed up the tent. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We are at the Full Goose Pond shelter and getting ready to head out.
I forgot the best way to do this.
Just sit down on your rear end and slide down next to it. I hate these.
Yeah, back. Alright, so we were about 0.4 to the Mahoosuc Notch. We're making our way down, just a steep rocky descent. And you can see the ladders you gotta climb down. It's, yeah, good times. Alright, this is actually gonna happen. Heading down to Mahoosuc Notch. We should be starting here shortly. Coming down from Full Goose Campsite is only 1.5 miles, and it's taken us 1 hour and 13 minutes so far.
All right, we are starting the Mahoosuc Notch, which is allegedly the hardest mile on the Appalachian Trail. We met a Sobo last night at the shelter. It took him and his group 2 hours and 15 minutes to do the mile. But we also heard from Lightning, our friend that's now like 4 days ahead of us, that it took her 45 minutes. But she also has the trail name Lightning for a reason. So we figure we'll fall somewhere in the middle.
Alright, here we are. It's just going to be these big boulders like this, and we'll just do our best to follow these little white blazes as we see them. We're trying to capture as much video as we can going through here, but it is all hands. We put trekking poles away and making our way through. This is interesting. Somebody put a log here with a makeshift ladder to get up onto this next section.
You're taking your pack off?
Yeah.
You're pushing it in?
I'm going to lower it down. And I'll stay down here for you to lower your pack. I'm going in, honey. Going in. Hollywood, think small.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness. Alright, hit it. That's done. In the books.
Alright, there's the blaze, there's the arrow, and that's the hole they want you to climb through to get out of here.
We finished the notch.
Took us about an hour and 30, between an hour and 30 to an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah. Right now we just took a break and we're getting ready to start the Mahoosuc Arm.
Yeah.
So we're putting a little Voltaren
Arthritis
cream on our knees
in my shins.
and shins. And yeah, I'm gonna try and knock this out.
Sunshine ripped a big old hole in her rain pants.
I ripped a hole in my rain pants. So.
Just after she said, wow, these REI rain pants are great. You know, after she did about 15 butt slides, and then it was like 3 after that, big old rip in her backside.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we are climbing up Mahoosuc Arm, and this is the rock face that we have to go up. Just keeps going. About a half mile left to go still.
1:30. Made it to, I think, the top of the Mahoosic Arm. Or close to it, right there. There's a tower up there. I see a tower. See it?
Oh, yeah. Alright, this is literally the trail. I'm going to try to run along Speck Pond, but you can see all these beaver logs that are jammed this place up, and that's where you have to walk over right now. So you're trying to find a steady foothold on these logs. Hopefully get across with our feet dry. I don't know. Speck Pond. We made it across those logs with only getting my left foot or my left toes wet. Sunshine made it across dry.
All right, we made it to the top of, where are we at?
Speck Mountain.
What mountain?
Speck.
Speck Mountain. There's all kinds of little bugs up here.
Okay, it's 3:30. We are continuing our long descent. 1 second, drop down. Oh, goodness, so rough on the knees. We are descending down from Mount Speck. It's about a 3.5 mile descent. It's just long. It's not really smooth. You still have these rock faces you're kind of working against, and everything's still wet and slippery, so we're taking it easy. We do have a room reservation tonight, but we don't have a ride into Bethel, Maine. I'm hoping that there's some nice people down in the parking area who are willing to give us a ride, but right now we are rideless. We tried to contact a couple of shuttles, and one was busy and one never responded back. It's just tough. You try to coordinate these things in advance, but you can never judge the mileage. Well, at least we can't now, since being in the whites and entering Maine, you just have no idea what the terrain conditions are going to be and how long it's going to take you.
We are staying at the Sudsbury Inn tonight in the carriage house. The Sudsbury Inn is also connected to the Suds Pub. Right now we are on our way to the laundromat to do laundry. This is the town of Bethel. We have a Dirty Girl Gator clip hooked onto the dryer.
Well, it's gone now. It doesn't have a hook. Sorry.
No. The clip's gone?
Yeah.
Here's the Sudsbury, or the Suds Pub and Sudsbury Inn. Mainly provisions. Heading into the grocery store. The Bethel Veterans Memorial. Very cool. We're here in our room in the carriage house. And Matthew is gonna try and tape up my pants.
Matthew is going to keep up with me.
So, doing a little mending here. Show them the hole.
You just fixed it. See the hole?
Yeah, I ripped them right down the,
Going through the notch.
going through the notch. Now we're doing some shoe mending. The new shoes have, I don't know, maybe 100 miles on them. They've already blown out.
Yeah, it's just that the terrain is so rough and you're putting your feet at awkward angles and mud, and when I'm a full size larger than I normally wear, and they're just not made to handle rough terrain like that.
Yep. Hollywood has the same shoes and his do the exact same thing.
And both of them are doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Using some duct tape. That pub is hopping tonight. Hey guys, end of day 151. We are in Bethel, Maine at the Sudsbury Inn. We did 9.6 miles today. And let's see, we started at 6:30 and ended at what?
4, just before 4, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big day. I didn't sleep very well last night. We had a little bit of rain last night, and so we woke up this morning with a wet tent again. But it started with the descent down into the Mahoosic Notch, which wasn't bad. I think we did well. I think I'll give us credit, we're slightly above average maybe.
I don't know about that.
Who knows? Okay, we're average. We're average hikers.
Okay, maybe.
And so then we did the Mahoosic Arm, which was just a long ascend up. And that thing should be called the Mahoosic Leg because that thing went straight up and it was just so long.
It wasn't that as bad as I thought it was going to be, though.
No. And then we did Mount Speck. So that was another big climb. It's another 4,000 footer. And then it was a long 3.5 mile descent down into Grafton Notch.
Yeah. But we got in, we got our laundry done, we went and had dinner, and now it's like 10 o'clock and we've got to go to sleep because we have a shuttle picking us up at 8 so that we can do it all over again. Alright guys, we are headed to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
We'll see you on trail.